White paper. I don't even. What? No, I'm just playing. I don't even. Do they even have one?
White paper.
Do they even have one?
I hope not. If they do,
I
I'm
hope-
selling my moon bags, bro. This
No.
is over.
If they do, I hope it's like the Dragon Fart Dust white paper.
Yeah, I was about to
It
say.
says, wipe this with your ass. This is a meme coin, not a white paper.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dude,
Tokenomics. This
all
is a
you
meme
really-
coin. Get the fuck out
All
of
you
here.
really need for a meme coin is just a sketchy website, so people are just like, "What the fuck is this?" And then they look into it,
Literally.
they're like, "Damn, I'm just gonna buy it."
Do
That's all
not
you
make
need.
it professional. Make it
We
as
got
sketchy
that.
as fucking possible. Have
We
it
got it,
glitch out
dude.
on the mobile version.
Yo,
Hey,
the
calm
best
down,
coins
bro.
got the worst websites, bro. You go on there, it's disgusting. Like you don't even want to be there. And once you leave, you'll never click on it, never again. And the token does a 50 million X, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
Ted,
dude.
my bad. It beeps in my ear normally when you pop backstage. I might have been laughing so hard or just being a
Ted, you
ridiculous
fucking
asshole.
legend. Chris,
but
I
I
think
didn't
you
hear
missed
it.
it, bro. I
What's
think
up?
Chris
Oh
missed
yeah,
it.
were you here
Oh,
when he
Chris.
came on? He
What?
was in the casino.
He was
literally in a
literally in
casino.
a casino.
Live stream on his fucking phone was like, "What's up? Real money."
He's like, I just
Dude.
wanted to say what's up from the casino. I'm on the way home. I'm like, you legend.
All I gotta say is, no crying in the casino. That's it, Ted. Do not be
I'm-
crying.
That's what you said.
I'm not crying tonight, boys. It was a good
Oh,
night.
you hit. Let's go.
Actually,
buddy.
one other thing. Hey, I want to share my screen real quick because I completely forgot. Can you just share my screen real quick and we'll go back to it? I'm sorry,
Boy,
Mo.
how many times? Like,
I want
you're gonna catch
I
something
want
you're catching
TEDx at 1,000 followers. So TEDx is in this. So it's TEDx, Johnny, and Titans of LP. I want them all at 1,000.
Council of LP.
Council LP, right? I want all three of these counts
Dirty word.
at 1,000 followers, and I will drop the alpha. Give my boy 78
Just
followers.
do
It's
it.
not that hard. Okay, I want all three accounts at 1,000. I'll drop it. This is very time sensitive. All right, that's all I wanted to say, dude. So we're good.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, bro.
Shrey or Mello, can you clip that and then immediately follow it up with Shia LaBeouf doing the "Just do it"? This has to happen. We need this alpha. Don't let us fucking miss this. All right. Johnny needs a new fucking house. I'll take a first fucking house. All right, let's fucking go. I know Ted would like a nice boat, maybe a nice little cabin house. Let's fucking go, people. Let's make this bull run happen. This guy drops alpha all the time. Fucking 10x, 20x, 30x. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, dude. In a couple
1,000
months, it's gonna be
followers.
models and bottles. You know what I mean?
All right? You ready? All right. 1,000 followers. Hang on.
There he
It's
is.
all lined up. He's not even here. He's just here in spirit. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Good.
those three windows on the left, 1,000 followers, 1,000 followers, 1,000 followers. I'm pointing like you're here in my room, and I'm pointing at the monitor. See that part of the screen right there. Sorry.
Real money.
Anyways, I need this alpha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real money,
Ted,
Ted.
just like TLDR, I found a protocol that's using AI agents to trade for you, build liquidity positions, and basically be you on the blockchain while you go sleep, you go gamble, you go do whatever you want. And you can basically push the easy button because they have the technology built out, fair launch, no VC funds dumping on you, but they're backed by really big players. And
you're
this
killing me,
ecosystem
bro.
is flourishing. And it's like, I'm not gonna say that because it's gonna give it away. But long story short, this is a big protocol, very difficult to buy. And now's the window of opportunity because there's gonna come a day where it's only gonna take seconds to get in. Now it takes like 30 minutes to an hour. So
Come on.
I need all three of these counts on this side. I need them at 1,000. I don't want anything less. I want 999 because I hate the number 9. That's my enemy number. I want 1,000. That's it. So all right, all right.
Do it.
I think we talked about this too much, but yeah, let's keep moving.
Thanks, bro.
Won't be the worst swallow ever, dude. You know
We
what I
have not talked about it too much, ever. I don't care if we talk about it until 1,000 get in each of them. Do it. We need this alpha. Come on, people. We need this alpha. This guy drops fucking bangers. Bangers.
Been
I've
watching
seen
it all
this.
day.
I've seen it.
Seen it.
Just
Been
saying.
watching it.
All right. So we've had Yi, and we're going to have the Yi live stream next Sunday. Pepe V2. which these two communities are choosing pure violence on, and BpDAI, which they're choosing pure violence on. You know,
That's a nice pump.
there's a conversation that is being had publicly in the chats about BpDAI. Mello, take it out of the Jeep, and there's your $100, buddy. I think you had.
Mello's working.
No, if you do that, we're gonna put it to 2,000. I'm telling you right now, do not do that. You're gonna mess up their accounts. Do not do that. You're gonna get blackballed by X. Do not pay a bot to do that.
I don't want to get blackballed. I like where I'm at.
Natural. Okay, we want natural and organic only. Okay.
Mo, you're on
California.
fire.
I can say it.
Because Mo's up like 75x, Ted. You know what I mean? We're all fucking.
It's because I'm in a group where I'm listening to these fucking calls, and we're making the fucking bull run. And I'm not even. I'm so busy most of the time that I'm not even playing in most of these fucking calls all day long in House of Warlords.
Yeah, but you know what? I want to say something about that because I've been in groups before that were like call groups, and it's just one guy. He like calls a token. It pumps, and then it immediately fucking nukes. I feel like what we have here, what we've established, is like on a much bigger level than a call, right?
It's like
this is almost like a call to action, as opposed to just like, hey, I'm going to talk. Like, this is my coin that I'm talking about. Get in. We're all going to pump it, and then it just hits everything that these guys are talking about. Like
they're like curated.
There's an actual,
yeah,
exactly,
like, you know,
exactly. I don't know what the word for it is yet. I'm gonna workshop it, but like it's you got to throw some respect on these guys' names. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to call them callers.
Well, yeah, we're not PvPing with each other. That's the whole thing, right? And
right.
I mean, what happens with that type of thing, right? The guy who gets in first grabs a bunch, he'll call it, and then dump all over his people, and then everybody is just it's a nasty PvP. As opposed to us, we're not doing that, man. We tell you we're here to build legacy, right? So we don't do sketch ass, shady ass shit like that, right? So everybody has a real opportunity, man. I mean, some things work out, some things don't. But I mean, at least with us, you can trust it, right? And you don't have to worry and wake up and be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm down 50%. What happened?" Like, nah, we're not pumping dumpers, bro. Like,
well, no. In my opinion, this group, we're comfortable in our shoes. We're sharing information openly. And just based off of Yi and how that was brought about by Chris, and now Pete V2, it's like you just look at the performance. You have opportunities. You're getting alpha on something that's new. All right. It's your decision whether or not you want to get in. And if you do get in and you just watch and pay attention, it's ironic how these things continue to perform. It's not like Johnny was saying earlier. We're not shilling a coin to just watch it pump and then dump. We're not seeing that. There's longevity to these decisions, and that's what's being brought forward. And so, it's with good intention. It's not for lining pockets. It's just, and the education you're getting, Jesus, it's incredible.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's we. Where else are you gonna go? Where you're gonna get a call at 13K market cap, and then you go to the brother or sister group, you go into that Telegram, and you get to learn how to do it a V3 liquid pool. And I want to give someone a shout out, a special someone shout out. There's a person in both House of Warlords and Council of LP. Her name is Moneymaker Mish. Yes. Moneymaker Mish came in,
absolute legend,
to the Warlords chat, to the Council chat. Didn't know anything about like how meme coins work or how
Greenhorn works.
Super Greenhorn, right? Not only is she in pretty much everything that we talk about, But this girl went ahead and took Nathan's video that he did on how to open up a V3 1% that he did on Yi, by the way, on stream live. Okay. She took that video, learned from it, and opened up the V3 1% on Pepe V2. She did it on her own. She didn't tell us. She just did it. She's like, hey, guys, the V3 1% is open on Pepe V2. Excuse me, what?
Right?
Dude, when we hear stories like that, that is absolutely amazing. So shout out to Moneymaker Mish. You're an absolute fucking legend. We love you. We appreciate you.
You need to come on.
This is, yeah, absolutely. This is why we do what we do. Because not only is she killing it on the call, awesome, but now if we do when we take over the V3 1%, it's going to be because of her. And that is going to be a awesome story after this bull runs over. We're going to be able to sit back, chill out, have some beers, and be like, yeah, remember we took over this pool, this pool, this pool, this pool, this pool. Oh, yeah, Mish took over this one. Like, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. So,
and
super shout out.
And we also have AI agents training for us. So, I mean, if you guys fulfilled the mission, then maybe you can join us with us. You can join the party. So, just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it. I just calmed down. Now you're going to fucking bring that back up again. Do it. Come on.
I'm going spearfishing in Belize, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, bro. Dude. Central America is the place to be, dude. They got fishing. They got surfing. They got really good food. Everything's slow. It's awesome, bro. Like,
yeah, dude.
It's awesome.
Let me backtrack 1 second. Let me backtrack us 1 second, though. Go back to Moneymaker Mish. Let me offer an alternative timeline. Way back when, Moneymaker Mish stays a maxi.
In what group?
I'm not going to say that.
Does it rhyme with right and Rex?
I'm not saying anything.
Does it what? Yo, bro.
Does it rhyme with right and Rex?
Oh,
it's okay.
I mean,
look, community, by the way.
Hey,
I'm not hating.
Just remember, it's not going to be, an L chart.
Interesting.
Is it? I don't. Anyway,
I mean, nothing to worry.
So, alternative timeline: Moneymaker Mish stays a maxi, never gets into House of Warlords.
Takes the blue pill.
This is the alternative. You can red pill yourself and adapt. That doesn't let me give you a shocker here. Just because I don't stream and talk about Titan X all the time or even ever anymore, I haven't sold my bags. It doesn't mean that to adapt, you need to nuke out of your system. I'm not at all saying give up on Pulse Chain or give up on Titan X or anything like that. But for God's sakes, if the bull run is passing you by, adapt. Just if there's people around you that used to be in your system and they're not anymore and they're winning and they're making these calls publicly
every day,
and they give you free education every day, for free. They have an entire community that pushes their own calls amongst themselves. I'm just saying, adapt. There could be an alternative to the misery that you might be in. And I'm not talking about anything. I don't care about if you're in fucking XRP or you top blasted ICP when someone told you it was going to 100 6 months ago or a year and a half ago.
Richie.
Like, it doesn't matter what you're in. Don't fucking sell your bags. I'm not saying that. But just for the love of God, if you're looking around and you're seeing other people win in the casino, maybe get off that bank of machines for a couple days. Maybe try something else. Maybe ask someone, hey, what's that Let It Ride game you're playing? You seem to be doing really well on that. Well, come on over here and let me tell you about a little something over here.
Yeah, loyalty is a good thing.
It is.
I mean, loyalty is a good thing. I get it. If you want to be loyal to something, fine. You can be as loyal as you want, but at the same time, I like to go to a shopping mall rather than just to the 7-Eleven. You know, I want to go see variety. I want to just go out and experiment. And I mean, during the doldrums and things were dark, I decided I was going to start looking into ordinals and stuff. And now I found a new passion there. You know, so I'm diversifying. I'm looking out in different areas and I'm learning different things. You know, it's exciting. You know, but if loyalty is a good thing, don't get me wrong. And I still hang on all my Titan X and everything I got there. You never know. I still have it, but at the same time, I'm going to different stores, doing a little shopping, a little window shopping. You know.
I know Chris has something to say about this.
Yeah, I got.
I can see you starting to tweak out, dude. I know you. Go, just go.
I got to address this because I was the first one to live stream with Jake, and then for the longest time, everybody was trying to get me to be a Titan X Maxi, and I said no, I'm not going to be a Maxi. I'm a Profit Maxi. When me and Goo got met up, bro, we were all about that bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna get stuck in like a little community or whatever. You know, we're trying to find the best deal in the market to change our lives. And to be honest with you, a lot of these coins at the end of this market, they're going to go to zero. When they pump up really, really high, everyone's going to say that this is a super cycle. Crypto's never going to go down, and a lot of people are going to get wrecked. So I'll make this crystal clear. I'm going to put this out here for you. When we start to see this market go crazy, and then we get that down drop, then we're going to see crypto transition into AI, and then AI is going to be a huge component of our life. And that's when we're going to start to see the new digital economy, and crypto is just opening up the door. This is your one opportunity to set yourself up so that in the future, you could be a have-not instead of you could be a have instead of a have-not. Because when that future comes in and AI rolls in and stuff, it's going to be almost impossible to move from the lower class to the upper class. That's why we work so hard. That's why we're trying to get a piece little of everything. That's why we're trying to find the best communities that will shill, the best coins that will go up. And the one thing that we understand is the more of you guys that we bring up with us, the more alliances we have, the more business relationships we have, and the more people can win. And when we bring all these people up with us, the future is going to be a lot brighter. And unfortunately, a lot of people in your lives, when AI gets rolled out, they're going to be impacted. And it's going to be really bad. And they're going to be very miserable in the coming decade. And I hate to be the one to tell you that. So sticking to something like Titan X, Pulse Chain, Hex, BpDAI, and just stay in that community, in that little echo chamber, it's not healthy. You need to go to different communities. You need to find gems. And a lot of people ask me, how do I do it? I go in, I look at Bear Chain, I look at Ethereum, I look at Pulse Chain, I look at Titan X, I look at I'm not gonna say that blockchain, but Stewie, utility, everything. And based off of that, I look at those, I hit up the homie Gugot, I hit up Johnny, I hit up Mo, I hit up Nathan, I hit up TEDx and said, what do you guys think about this? And we just keep it moving. So that's all I want to say. I know I went on rant, but yeah.
Nope.
I know Mo.
No,
always
good,
welcome. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. You haven't done any of the YouTube kick stuff in quite a while. I appreciate you. You've been fine.
Yeah.
No, you can rant whenever you want. Come on, man. I'm ridiculous. You know me.
Yeah, but go ahead. Sorry.
No, go for it.
But the main point I'm just trying to get across is I actually read about this AI stuff, and I did a master's in engineering. I know a lot of people know about it. And part of my master's was I actually created a piece of AI that's used to do like engineering calculations. And it was like a very entry level to it. And then some kid came along and improved it astronomically. I know what this technology is capable of. And when people say that it's not going to happen in 10 years, they're full of shit. That 10 years is coming in like 6 months to 2 years max.
Yeah, it's flying.
It is crazy. And the big thing, the big foresight I have as an engineer is I get to see a first glimpse of this technology and what it can be used for. And it's getting into infrastructure. It's being used to replace like HR departments, all that stuff. And not many people see it, but I see it because I'm on the forefront when it comes to innovation. So I'm just warning you guys. And if you're viewing this live stream, this is probably the most important piece of advice you're going to have for the rest of the year. When you get into crypto, think about yourself, your family, and your future, because this is your one opportunity. Do not fuck it up messing around with these toxic maxi communities. That's all I got to say. I'm done.
Well said.
All right. Very well said. And let me add one last thing. If you follow this community, if you follow these guys, if you follow our streams, if you get into the telegrams,
we have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win so much.
That's what's happening. Okay. That's
Right.
what's happening inside our telegram every fucking day. So there was a comment. ETH has to get over 4K at least to call a start of a bull run for alts. Couldn't disagree with you more, because right now, like I said, we're having our own bull run. Things are flying every fucking day. If you're not in something that's flying, that doesn't mean that the bull run isn't happening all around you. Do a lot of things need ETH to go past 4,000?
Okay.
Probably.
A lot.
Does that mean that the bull run isn't happening to other things? Does that mean that 10, 20, 30 X's aren't being made in days or in, a small amount of time? It's happening all around. We're witnessing it in our group. That's why we've been trying to get everyone to get in these groups. We've been talking till we're blue in the gills on this.
Bro, can I just say that our dopamine level in the House of Warlords, it's like, for the last 2.5, 3 weeks, has been on a different level. Like, a lot of people are poo-pooing. I'll tell you what, if you're feeling poo-pooey, do the things that Mo said. Start shilling the stuff that we're talking about. We'll get you into the House of Warlords, and you'll come see a different type of mentality, because not one person is poopy in that group. Starting with Chris's Yee, you could have taken that call, done whatever X, just close your eyes and think of a number 1 to 60. That's what it did when Chris called it. Okay? Or more. I don't know. It was stupid. 1 to 60. Close your eyes. Take that profit. Now, let's go over to King. If you would have put, not even all of it, if you would have put some of that into King, you would have done another, close your eyes, 1 to 20X. Okay? Now, close your eyes again and look at BpDAI, the chart right behind me. If you would have taken some of that and thrown it into BpDAI, oops, that did a 3X in one day.
Don't forget about Pepe V2.
Someone do the math on that, because it's out of control. You could have taken $100 and turned it into wait, Mo, would you say your 500 turned into on just one coin?
Don't forget TFC.
Yeah, it's true.
Right. Guys.
So many fucking calls.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
Mo,
that was just the past 3 weeks. So.
Hey,
what was the market cap on launch on BpDAI, as a reminder?
7K.
Exactly. 0.
Oh, 0.
It was 0. Yeah.
I saw it.
Whoever
Right.
did the first buy, that started the LP and the price. So it literally launches at a 0 LP, no liquidity pool. The first
when I create it goes up on Deck Screener as no liquidity, no price.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I just want to brag about one thing. So I came with you to a banger, and it did a 62X. Now, if you would have flipped over to Gugai's call on Pepe V2 after that 62X, because Pepe V2 started running right after, and you rotated into that, you would have done 1,000X if you sold the top and bottom. So there's your 1,000X.
Okay, let's say you don't even catch the bottom and top, because it's very hard. Worst case scenario, that's at least a hundo.
Take your in between on 0 and 1,000X.
I was just gonna say that's one hell of a window, bro. Shit.
Who the fuck cares? I'll take any of it. All of it.
That's like in a 2.5 week time span.
Yep,
guys.
God, some of them are in
I leverage trade for 20% gains, bro.
Look at this chart. Look at this chart behind me. Do you know, Mo? Can you? I don't know if you can click on me. I don't know if it's showing it, but what was the volume on BpDAI today? No, it's not going to show it. Can you check real quick what the volume today on BpDAI was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
25K.
I said, what?
What? 25K?
25K.
Sure.
Okay. Here's a fun fact for everybody. Yesterday, can anyone tell me what the volume on BpDAI was yesterday for 24 hours?
Like 200 or something.
Less. It was like $98.
Yeah.
Now, how do you get a
25.
chart? How do you get a chart that goes from $98 in volume one day to $25,000 in one day? It's because people have money to just chuck casually at a chart because they feel like violence. The reason why they have money is because they got into Yi, they got into fucking 8 things that Goo called. Just pick fucking one. You know what I mean? And then you can take the profit and you can go into other things, other low market cap things. And there's a bunch of them that we've been talking about.
How did you know I did that, Johnny?
You, dude, you streamed from
you
streamed from Las Vegas. I mean, we just assumed that you did that.
Bitcoin conference, baby.
Exactly right.
This guy is in a casino. Like, hey guys, what's up? I'm just at a casino.
Hey guys,
He probably
you need some real money.
He probably went up to like the poker table and be like, "Hey guys, I got ordinals. Can I gamble with these?" I'm just kidding. I like ordinals. No, actually, real quick, TEDx. You gotta give us like an ordinals play, like something juicy that you think is going to go crazy. Because I want one. I want one.
Hang on, no, you gotta wait because we have a whole
live stream.
Okay, yeah, because he's gonna do a stream actually with Nathan, and they're gonna talk about ordinals.
I want to ape an ordinal. I meant to do, what was it? ORD? What was the original? The first one on Bitcoin, was it ORD?
I think so.
I do not know the first one.
Oh, God, I can't remember. I remember talking to Guga about this, and I was like, dang, I should ape this, and I hesitated a little bit, and then I saw it rip like a 30x, and
yeah, we were crushing it on those plays, bro. I was loving those when the ordinal shit first started popping. Oh man, that was great, man.
What was that first
crazy
token?
shit going on with ordinals that actually go into tokens and stuff. So it's we'll talk about it after.
Yeah. Like I saw Ordi at like, God, it was like 350, and then this thing went up to $83. I was like, damn, a show bot.
Okay, I got one last thing before we need to wrap up. But I need to run it by Johnny first. Should we talk about? I started talking about this. Should we talk about what was
found today? I can, if you want me to.
Was
so I could be. I don't know. Are you talking about what I'm talking about?
I think I'm talking about what you're talking about.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about something that was happening in the chat. Maybe something that maybe caused that big, massive bout of violence on that candle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my post? Yeah, you're right.
Wait, what were you going to talk about?
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it, or you want me to talk about it?
Legend.
Well, now I want to know what you were thinking about.
I was thinking about the deflation. Is that what you were thinking about?
No. Yes, but let's keep to what we thought of earlier on that. Let's hold off on that. But you might have just heard a little bit of it slip. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get to it. The other thing, the cross-chain possibility.
Oh, yeah. Go for it, man. Go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna let you talk about that.
Okay, I can talk about it. So everyone knows.
Everyone's like, for the love of God, just tell us.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. We got you. All right, take it easy. Actually, you know what? We'll tell you at 1,000. I got it. 1,000. Just kidding. Just kidding. But so everyone knows at this point, or a lot of people know, that BpDAI was made on stream live. Started off as a joke. Right, we were live. Mo was showing the community, right, showing all our viewers how to start a coin on Zora for free by doing a post. Okay, And we asked the community, we asked everyone in the chat, we're like, hey, chat, what should we name this coin? And SrayOX, in SrayOX fashion, goes ahead and says BpDAI, based PDAI. That was awesome. So we're like, fuck it, let's rock. So we rocked with it. Next thing you know, there started, like, while we were on stream, there started coming, like, some buys started coming in. Like $7 buy here, $8 buy there, $20 buy, $25, $50 buy. We're like, oh boy, here we go. Oh, it's a thing now because people are putting money into it. So we have to treat this with respect. So this is a meme coin that's based off of a forked copy of a stable coin on Pulse Chain. When Pulse Chain launched, it's a forked copy of ETH, a system state forked copy of ETH, right? So DAI on ETH got forked over to Pulse Chain. It's called PDAI, Pulse Chain DAI, right? There are some people, at least in the House of Warlords and the Council of LP, that really like the narrative that PDAI will get to $1 and hold that dollar peg, okay? So that's why we made based PDAI. We just thought it would be hilarious because we're as an homage to the PDAI community, right?
Homage.
So anyway, an homage. So anyway, there were a couple people that, yeah, dude, I'm fancy, bro.
That's
I went to
pinky
school. I went to school in Connecticut. Okay, I sailed.
Cooks a little orange. He cooks a little orange and he makes almond to things.
L'orange. You got to say it like you're an asshole. You know what I mean? So anyway, in the chat today, in the House of Warlords chat, this is another reason why I'm telling you guys, you need to be in there because you would have seen all this happening in real time. In the chat, it was mentioned, hey, have you guys looked into wormholes and getting PDAI from Pulse Chain over to Base and bonding them? And then all of a sudden, like, more people started piling on, like, oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Oh, God, we got to do that because, holy shit, we're at a 31x. So BpDAI, it's a 31x to get to PDAI's price. PDAI is at roughly a 380x to get to $1. So if you do the math on that, that's an 11,400x-ish from here, okay? So that got people really, really hyped, like very hyped. That was around, so that conversation happened right around 80,000 market cap for BpDAI. BpDAI already did a 2x in the day, got to 80,000. Okay, then that conversation happened, and if you look at when that conversation happened to the chart and the action, you start seeing extreme violence started kicking in. So it's like, well, looks like this is what the community wants. Fuck it, let's ride. So right now we are in the process of trying to figure out the best path forward to get some PDAI from Pulse Chain and pair it with base PDAI.
Let's go.
And listen. If nothing else, we think it's a fantastic marketing tactic. Why not? You know what I mean? Because people would be like, wait, what the fuck's going on here? I'm on base chain, but there's fucking PDAI, there's base PDAI. What the fuck is PDAI? And you have to start asking questions. And when you start seeing a chart rip, you start asking questions. Then you're forced to join communities. You're forced to engage, right? So we're thinking that might be a pretty. There's people in the House of Warlords that think that that's an absolute no-brainer, and we have to do it. So we have listened to the comments. It's kind of like a DAO, but we don't give a shit how many coins you have. Everyone gets a set. That's kind of how, because this is a true community token. It's not just Mo's token. It's not the Council of LP. It's not the House of Warlords. It's all of our tokens. It's all of us. So everyone gets a little say. And if someone says something and other people are like, hey, that's a great idea. And by the way, those other people have some influence with charts. Exhibit A, the BpDAI chart today. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and look into doing that. That looks like it's going to be happening sooner rather than later.
Chris, comment.
What?
What do you think? What do you think about that? Logistically, is that sound
Base-
crazy? And
Base
like
BpDAI adding liquidity to BpDAI on Pulse Chain?
Opposite.
No.
opposite.
Bringing BpDAI to base to add
Yes.
liquidity. Well,
Yes.
the question is, I know you can do a bridged BpDAI on ETH, but
Yes.
so then can you do that to base? Will allow you to do that, correct?
From ETH to base,
Yeah.
we're looking into all the possibilities because right now everyone's kind of stuck at the, well, I know you can go from here to here, but can you go from here to here? If not, how do you get there? That's what we're looking into. And hey, you know what? It might not be feasible. If it's not, then we'll say, hey, look, it's not feasible, guys. But if there's a chance that this could happen, we're gonna do what we gotta do to make it grok.
So,
He's gonna grok.
Here's my thoughts coming through my head. I know there's cross-chain bots now, especially from ETH to Pulse Chain. I've seen them do their thing, and actually Richard Hart also threatened that if ETH plays any games with Pulse Chain, then he'll start doing crazy cross-chain arbitrage on Ethereum to slow down the chain, which is pretty crazy to think about. It's like blockchain wars, but I don't think you should do that. But so if that were to happen, then we'll definitely see some arbing between the chains. Now the question is, BpDAI adding liquidity on Ethereum, because I don't think there's a bridge from base to Pulse Chain. You see what I'm saying? I mean, there could be one.
That's what we're trying to figure out is how can you get it, or is it a possibility that we bring base BpDAI to ETH, Pulse Chain like BpDAI to ETH, and do it there?
I would say that would be the best bet, because if you can get it onto Ethereum, you'll be good to go. If we can get it,
that's what I think Goo mentioned that before, that might be the path of least resistance.
Okay. Yeah, and the other route we could also do is kind of similar to X28. Like what Jay created for X28 is actually pretty brilliant, but I just disagree when he did the buy and burn interval, because now it's depegging. But you could do some similar process with the layer 0 technology to bring it over. I don't know how much that's going to cost. I wouldn't recommend it. I guarantee you that might cost like $15K to do it. So
no, I'm trying to do this for
a couple of dollars.
Most trying to do this for free. You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right. First sniff based off of Grok. It says, yes, it's possible to transfer and bridge Pulse Chain to base using cross-chain bridges or bots, indicated by recent discussions, available tools, blah, blah, blah. Cross-chain bridges exist on Post on X, and web resources confirm that bridges supporting the transfer of Pulse to base are available, and it can be done. And it's not giving any values, but as far as it being done, is true. Now, I'm gonna do some more research on this too, Johnny.
Oh yeah,
we're pretty sure
there was something. There was something Coffee was talking about. I saw the video. I don't know how long ago it was. But there's a some bridge he was pushing. You can go from base to Pulse Chain too. I never really looked into it, but it looks like, I guess you can go back and forth. So maybe that could be a possibility too. Maybe looking into that.
Does it also take half an hour?
I don't know.
Because wouldn't that be a nice a neat trick if you could go from base to Pulse Chain wicked fast? It's like, hell, I could bridge from ETH to base in 13 seconds and then just shoot it over to Pulse Chain. There's your workaround.
If I recall, the bridge you guys are talking about, it's a ZK bridge, right? Like it has zero knowledge proofs.
To be honest, I don't know. I saw the video, I saved it, but I didn't look at it yet because I just thought it was like a cool option to have. I don't have the need for it, so I really didn't do much digging into it. But I think it is worth looking into, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense why no one knows about it, right? Because it's like everything starts with at ETH. You either go left to Pulse Chain or go right to base. I've never heard anyone that's like, man, I really wish I could get my base shit over to Pulse Chain. I'm sure it's going to come up more and more now, but it's like I just do my ETH to Pulse Chain to ETH, and then to base.
The one thing I just want to let everybody know, if you're in the US and you interact with those ZK bridges, be extremely careful because they have been known to blacklist wallets because of that. So I just want to let everybody know because I've seen USDC and I've seen Circle and Tether do it a lot on the blockchain. So
all right.
Oh, this is a great time to plug NordVPN. NordVPN. Hide yourself for the low cost of $95 for 2-year subscription. You could be having an IP address out of Croatia for fuck's sake.
Clip that.
Let's go.
Send
Let's
it to
go.
Norton and go, hey, I need my 15% off. This is my reference.
We need them to sponsor the show. Is what we need them to do.
I know. I'm saying.
Yep.
we need them to sponsor BpDAI.
Let's fucking go.
To
All
a
right.
dollar.
This is a good place to wrap up. Mello, I see you in the chat. I've been.
You said that like 3 times already, bro.
We do that a lot, too.
Well, then you guys keep fucking talking. I can't help it. Like there's too much alpha. There's too many things to talk about all the time.
That's my fault, dude. That's my fault.
No. It's come on. Talk as long as we want. Okay. I always say half an hour, hard stop, and then an hour and a half later,
half an hour.
Stream. So,
Yeah.
You remember when I was like, yeah, we're gonna do half-hour streams. We'll do a hard stop at half an hour.
Yeah, half-hour streams
Never
suck, bro.
Happen.
Yeah,
But,
dude. Half-hour streams are like dick teases, bro. Like you get to the good stuff, and it's like, all right, we're out. Like, wait, right?
Yeah, but like it is a balance between everyone's fucking TikTok fucking attention spans and trying to,
Yeah, but look, we got 289 absolute chads on a Friday night. Thank you for being here.
You guys do TikTok? I don't even have that.
I don't know how to
spell TikTok attention span.
TikTok.
Chris, you don't do TikTok.
I'm a fucking I'm a boomer. You
I just fucked her. I fuck around, made a video one time to see if it worked, but that's it. I don't do TikTok. I think the whole dancing thing's kind of gay. So
when did Nathan get here?
On TikTok.
He's not. He's not.
Oh. He's here in spirit. Yeah. He actually keeps coming on and we won't let him talk, so he just walks away every time. I don't know if you've seen it. No. All right. Let's get to our last words. I'm not going to say we're going to wrap up one more fucking time. Nathan, last words. All right. Thanks, buddy. Johnny, last words.
All right. I've been talking way too much. Out of this 1.5 hours, I think I took up an hour and 25 minutes. So I'll try to keep this relatively short. Guys, House of Warlords is closed. You now have to show proof of work to get in. Okay. What does that mean? That means if you're just joining, that means you're gonna have to hard shill for us. You're gonna have to shill the stuff that we're talking about, repost, requote, quote tweet, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna have to interact with stuff that we like, because why else would you want to come into the House of Warlords or the Council of LFP if you don't like what we like, right? You pat our back, we will pat your back. So it's highly worth it. My bags personally have grown tremendously thanks to the gentleman sitting above me. So shout out to you guys for being absolute legends. And everybody that's listening, I hope you're in. I hope you do whatever it takes to get in, because, guys, the dopamine rush is high right now in our groups. We are not poopy. We are just having a blast every single day. And look what ETH did today. ETH took an absolute poo-poo, but BpDAI did a 3x. Pepe V2 did 89%. While ETH was going down. So that means with defense, it was able to do that kind of offense. Remarkable. That's community. Get involved in the community. That's all I got to say. Thanks for coming out. We will see you on Monday. TFC, baby.
That's perfect. TFC indeed. Look, I tried to say it earlier in a different way, but I think maybe this is a better way to say it. I got my core bags. They're there. I don't look at them anymore. I don't wake up and look and go, oh God, what's Ethereum doing? Is it finally breaking out into the 3000s? They don't. I haven't looked at Ethereum unless someone posts it in the House of Warlords chat. I don't look at Bitcoin unless someone puts it in the House of Warlords chat. All I do is I just follow the chats. And that's where I've gotten my exes. These are curated calls between a community that number one curates the calls and number two pushes them. So when we say we want to see you pushing some of our posts, that's what we're doing inside this community. We push each other. So if you want to be a part of a community that pushes and helps each other, we got to see proof of work, or as Ryan said earlier, proof of warlord. Right?
Ooh, I like that.
You show us you're a warlord.
Spicy, dude. I like
and
that.
And we will let you in. All right? Knock on those gates and show us those heads you've taken. Let's fucking go. All right? Chris.
Yes, sir. Great live stream always. I want to really emphasize this. If you want the gym, I need Council LP, Johnny's Twitter, and TEDx's Twitter at 1,000 subscribers all across the board. If you do any bot stuff, then I'm just going to get rid of it across the board. So don't ruin it for the rest of us. Or I might just add it, make it 2,000. But long story short, if you want the play, I need to see the results. I need to see you guys put in the work. Also, do me a favor, follow the legendary Mo up here. Great live streams, all that good stuff. Boys always cooking, putting the work. And then follow my homie, Goo God, who called an absolute banger. I think it did something like, what was it, a 30X or something?
I can't.
Yeah, a casual 30X.
30X. And bro, when it gets up to millions, that's going to turn into like 100X or 300X real quick, because Pepe V2 is absolute screamer. So if you want the gems, you want the alpha, follow the homie up here. And also, guys, follow Johnny and the Council LP, because they're out putting that work, helping you out, educate you about LPs. And then follow my boy TEDx, who's going to be the next upcoming legendary caller for Bitcoin Ordinals. And if you like fast money, you're slightly retarded, and you're a degen, follow me at the verse 369. Till then, peace out, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
You guys have an energy going that I don't know if you can follow, but like I'm slowly like fucking just stripping. I like pull my shoes off. I'm like, let's fucking go. Shirts are optional. Let's fucking go.
That's a good energy, bro.
Yo, you guys are wild, bro.
That's right.
You've seen me by myself. I'm not this wild, so it might be you guys. It might be this group that we have.
It could be the NA Blue Moon I'm drinking.
Hey,
let's go.
NA, baby, non-alcoholic.
Oh,
yeah.
Look, hey, he's not slipping. It's the bull run. He'll drink in the
yeah, no, that's true. That's true, bro.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, alcohol is bad. I you know, I don't drink.
Yeah,
I don't either. That's why I'm drinking.
I don't do anything bad until the bear market. Then
I don't need no beer goggles.
Do not drink spirits.
Yeah, so I did something today. I connected my private group to Goose Clues. So now the comments are turned on and it'll bring you into my private group and you'll have access to that now. There's bots in there and stuff like that. I'll be hanging out in there sometimes. So yeah, a little bit more, you know. If you want to talk to me or something, you go in there and at me and something, because all my DMs just go straight to the archive. So, you know.
When I figured that out, I was like, oh, this is so much easier now.
Yeah, bro. But yeah,
for everyone who doesn't know, if once you start doing anything remotely prolific on Telegram, you'll start getting DMs of, I want to help project. Like 50,000 of them a day in your fucking DMs. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Those guys are my favorite. Mello always tells them to get in my DMs. Every single Telegram group I'm in. He's like,
no, you know what it is too? I try to help these guys out too. So they'll come and tell me they make graphics, they do this, they do that. So I'm like, all right, yeah, make me a one of those spinning logos or something. They're like, all right, cool, give me $20. All right, cool. I send them the $20 and then that's it. They block me. And it's like, bro,
every time, bro.
I try to help a few guys already. And it's like, you guys scam for lunch money, bro. So I don't even bother now. Everything goes straight to archive.
Scamming for lunch money while we're in the fucking bull run.
Well said. Well said.
Stupid shit, bro.
Scamming for lunch money.
I apologize. I interrupted you like 3 times. Is there anything else you want to add to that?
Nah, we good, bro. Let's go. Pepe V2, keep that shit on the top of your watch list because there's some whales in that shit, bro. So once they wake up in a few hours, they'll probably do a little shakeout and then start sending it higher, just like how they do.
Let's go. Let's go. Ted.
Sir, I am
How's your
deep
ordinals
into
doing
this
over
whole
there?
pulse chain base thing, man. We got an underlying API.
My man.
This
He's
is fucking
plugging
cool.
Grok in right now. He's all
Yeah, I'm
fucking-
digging deep right now. This is good
He's
shit.
mainlining Grok right
Johnny,
now.
I'll be in touch.
All right,
But-
buddy. I appreciate your diligence on this.
Good stuff. No, it was a great. I love the thought. I love the idea. But good jam. So yeah, fun. Sorry I was late. I took my wife and daughter to the casino tonight. We had a ball. Had fun. Popped in. Chris, you have to watch the beginning of the recap. You'll see me in the casino just like flipping them out, man. Just
yes. Yes.
No, it was a good time and great stream. Great stream. BpDAI. Pete V2. Yes, baby. Let's go. Johnny, Chris, Mo, Goo, always a pleasure. Nathan, man, you crushed it tonight, brother. Good job. And, y'all have a
Shout
good
out,
night.
Nathan.
I guess we'll see you Monday.
Yes, Monday
All right.
with the Fitzgerald Company from Pulse Chain.
Cool. Yes, that's right.
I don't stop, baby. I don't stop. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, man, you're on a roll tonight. You're smoking hot tonight, Mo.
Hey, I'm trying to bring it too. All right, there's everybody in this community brings something, and for a while I was just a little bit of like comedic relief here, but now I'm back to my old self. I'm fucking bringing it. I'm making connections. I'm bringing protocols on. I'm bringing projects on. We got a Fitzgerald Company on Monday, and then the following Sunday we got Yee. Let's go.
I just done that one, man.
Yeah, dude. He's like the Ari Gold, bro. He just like gets people. Between him and Goo and Chris, it's like Jesus Christ. We're getting some bangers, dude.
Yeah, man. He's just teeing them up.
It's been alleged that there's a handler around here. I might be the handler. I'm just not sure.
You're my Jewish handler.
That's what I said to him earlier today. Let's go. That's 2 confirmations. That's a reversal. We're going up.
I think Goo has the best let's go.
Oh,
let's go.
There it is.
Bro, he definitely has. Look how clean his beard is, bro. Like, pull that picture
I know, right? That shit
Jesus
is tight.
Christ. That dude. Come on, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that unit.
Dude.
I mean,
how did
that take?
Dude, every time Goo says "let's go," just in my mind it triggers something's mooning. Every time he says that, it always pops up, bro. It's like ingrained. It's crazy. So you just got me really excited.
Let's go.
You want to know where my brain just went? Like, thank God we aren't
Don't
like
wanna know.
a fucking. Oh, you don't. Like, thank God we weren't alive like 120 years ago. It's World War I, and that's the fucking sergeant. Let's go! We all go right over the fucking parapet, right into the machine guns, buddy. Damn it! This guy got me going again, man.
Let's go.
Ain't gonna sleep
Up
tonight.
the pearly gates. Why am I here? Well, because he said, "Let's go," and you ran. Yeah, let's fucking go. All right, guys. I hope you had a good stream. I hope this is a little wild for you. I don't ever want these to be boring for you. And I mean, I don't know how they can be boring with all this fucking alpha, but I guarantee you we're going to keep this interesting. What's up, Ted? You got something for us? Huh?
No, it's chemistry, man. We got good chemistry, man.
I
don't. You just don't find this shit. It happens. It's organic. It comes together.
It's great, and I love how it keeps expanding. We were missing a couple guys today, but that's the beauty of having such a large group that we're still missing a couple. Still got 5 of us on. Not bad. Not fucking bad. So, again, I hope you guys had a good day. Guys, have a great weekend. We got another stream on Monday, and then get ready for the banger stream over next weekend with Yee. Okay? Get in the telegrams, at least the ones that you can, because one of them now is private, and you now have to provide proof of Warlord to get in there. So, Start taking heads. Start taking names. Start smashing it. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.